Hey Tom, how are you doing this week? So, I'm actually going to ask you, I think, a fairly personal question. You see, I'm actually coming up on 5 years in Korea. And as I start to reflect about that time, and as I start to contemplate my future and what's next, I found myself looking back to when I was first coming to Korea. And while I had known a lot about Japan, about China, about Asia, I knew relatively little about Korea. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I chose to come here to teach. But I was thinking, looking back over all this time, is there anything that I truly wish I could have told myself based on my last 5 years of experience? And I come back to the same thing over and over again. Now, a little bit of a background story for me. Now, I grew up in Texas, in a suburban of the major Fort Worth areas, and it was a largely white environment. So, to countermand segregation, during second grade and during sixth grade, I was actually bused to the inner city. And it was really my first experience with being a minority. And that experience really shaped my life and really founded a lot of my beliefs and contributed to a lot of my beliefs about equality and civil rights. So coming to Korea, I knew what to expect as someone who would be a minority. In fact, being here hasn't really bothered me. But I wish I could have told myself the impact I would have had on people. It still is quite surprising to me that the number of students here, even at the university, that I meet, that I'm really the first, second, or maybe third foreigner they have ever met in their life. And they have so many questions about life outside. And it really makes me think how much of an ambassador I am for my home country, the United States, for foreigners, for teachers, for professionals. And it's not something I really thought about before coming here. I thought, oh, I'd be a minority, maybe they've never seen someone tall, bald, and as hairy as I am. But I never really took time to think about what kind of image they may perceive of other individuals from the United States based on my behavior. And I'm very thankful that I act in a responsible manner, but still, it's something that I always look back to the old Charles Barkley commercial. I am not a role model. But in many ways, some people who come to Korea to teach, by default, are role models. And it's not something that I thought about before coming here. So I wish I would have known that. I can't say that I would have acted any differently, but I think I would have approached the situation back 5 years ago much the way that I approach things now. Of course, life is a growing endeavor, and things certainly do change over time. But I think I could have enjoyed my time in Korea so much more from the get-go, because Lord knows I'm enjoying it now. So Tom, let me ask you the question. What is one thing you wish you could have told yourself about life in Korea before you came here so many years ago? I look forward to hearing your answer next week. And if you're not subscribed to Tom, be sure you are so you can hear his answers as well. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and until next time, be awesome.